This video I'm trying to make is a video on how to barb low cut. How to barb low cut. So if you like the video at the end of the day, subscribe to my channel. You can help me share. So I'll start the video right now. That's my step one. He said he wants the low cut very low. He wants it very low. If you want to start barbing, you start with low cut. That is the first one you should learn, how to barb a low cut. Because if you want to barb round cut, it's from low cut. Barb any style is from low cut. Low cut is the first step. Very first step. The person will say it's shining, but you see how, just watch how my hand moves. Watch how my hand is moving. How the hand is moving is very, very important. From the front, you're dragging it forward. So just watch how my hand is moving. I'm not just moving because I choose to move like that. No, I'm choosing because that's the way to move. If you go against the grain, you will see a hole in the hair. So watch how my hand is moving. Try to follow it gradually. Try to follow it. And one thing about barbing is, as you barb, you comb. You barb, you comb, so that some small hairs will not just be standing. You barb, you comb. You barb, you comb. So watch how my hand goes. Watch how my hand goes. Don't forget the lever of the teeth is closed. The lever of the teeth is closed. The lever of the teeth is closed. Why I'm putting on step one. See how my hand is moving. You watch. Watch how the hand is moving. As it got to the ear side, it was moving towards the ear. After the ear, it's moving downward. So you watch how I'm moving. I'm moving. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Just a very simple cut. You wear the step and you keep on going down. Just a very simple cut. It's not a difficult one. See the way I'm holding the clip. See the way I'm holding the clipper. See the way I'm holding the clipper. All these things matter a lot. See the way I'm holding the clipper. One of my hand is trying to support the step at the back. With time, you will get to understand it. Just be patient. Be patient. Try not to skip any step. Be patient. You talk with your customer. You make them smile. So I've always said you don't need to be tension. You don't need to be tension. Just be calm. Do your work. Work is not a difficult work. Very sweet work. Very sweet. I mean, it's one of the best work I've seen. Anywhere you go around the world, everybody barbs hair, so you are recognized anywhere around the world. So this is my level. I'm showing you it's closed. It's closed. There are some cuts that you have to open the teeth of the clipper, and you open it with that leveler, that edge by the side. You open it. See how my hand is moving. See how my hand is moving. I said I didn't just choose to move like that. I'm moving because that's the way you're supposed to move. If I move otherwise, I don't move the way I'm moving right now, you see a hole in the hair. Another thing you should understand about barbing is that there are different textures of hair, and you understand the way a hair grows. You should understand that very well too. Sometimes you use your clip to pass through some areas of the hair. You find out that those hair are still sticky. They don't want to go out. You will rub and rub and rub. It will not go out. See the middle of the hair, how his hair is growing. So I'm following it the way it is. I'm following it the way it is. You don't stop. You keep on going. Following it the way it is. As you barb, you comb. You barb, you comb. You barb, you comb. You barb, you comb. I'm trying to figure out the way his hair is growing. See the way I kept my hand? That's how his hair is growing. Normally at the middle of the hair or towards the right ear, some areas towards the right ear, not too down, around the middle of the head, the hair grows in a coily way. The hair grows in a coily way. Okay, see how I'm barbing it. I left the middle for the last. I left that side. This is the area I'm talking about where the hair grows in a coily way. I left that side for the last. If you just barb this place anyhow you like, bro, you see a chop in the hair. So I'm following it the way it's growing, the way the hair is growing. As I comb, but we know the area that is going. So I'm following it gradually. It's going in a curvy way. So I'm following the curve. I'm following the curve. Following the curve. Yeah. See how you can see how it's going. See how the curve is coming. You follow it. But you still find out that after barbing the hair, that there are some areas that hair do not want to go. After then, we do what we call trimming. That's what differentiates barbers from barbers. They do what we call trimming. The guy has a healthy hair. He takes care of his hair very well. So you see how it is. Keep on following it gradually. You don't go against the grain. Gradually. You open the lever. Now we want to trim the hair. We are opening the lever, but we put it at the midway. Some of the hairs you open it fully, but I put it at the midway because his hair is already very low. So when I opened the lever, this black part on the clipper that is like an adjuster is called a lever. When I open the lever, I position the clip in such that the bigger teeth will be ahead and the smaller teeth will be in the middle. You can open the lever fully and you can close it. In between opening it fully and closing it is called that's the middle I'm talking about. So this trimming is the trimming that will help you to chop all those hairs that the clip has refused to go. You can see those things I'm pointing there. They are the hairs that is trimming out. Those things I'm pointing there, the hairs that is trimming out. See all those hairs that refuse to go with your step 1. This is what you use to remove them and make the work a very sharp work. So you keep on going. Even the way you observe the way my hand is moving. I'm not just dragging it from back, from his neck down to his front. From the mid of his hair, I'm coming my hands downwards. From the mid of his head towards his face, I'm carrying my hand upward. You follow and understand all these moves. You should follow them. Okay, as it was his ear. Yes, you're bringing it down like that. You trim. As you trim, you comb to be able to remove all those dirt and the hairs that will stay on top. So that you don't come over there thinking there's still hair there. You use your brush to remove those hairs. So you keep on going from the mid of the hair towards his face. You say I'm going forward. Normally, experience will make you understand what I'm saying more, but I want you to understand this video. You can watch the video, try barbing your younger one, or try barbing a customer. Even if you make mistake, you come watch the video again. You understand? You watch the video again. Yes, we know that all hairs have different textures, but from now I'll be different hairs. I'll be dropping a lot of videos, even on low cut too. This will not be my last low cut video. I'll drop more than 10. I'll do it on different hairs. There are some hairs that have wave. If you don't follow it with the wave, this hair is just a plain hair. There are some hair that have waves. If you see the wave, wow. If you don't follow it, you mess it up. So now we are going into the lining. Lining is like, bro, I don't know how to say it. Lining is like 70% of your hair. Yeah, I normally put powder on my palm. So at the end of the video, you see powder. That's not dirty on his hair. It's powder. I normally leave powder on my palm. That's how I used to show my customers. That powder is not for design. I don't put the powder for design. What I put the powder there is for is to show the customer where I passed. So that's it. Okay, you can see where my hand is. Let's say 2/4, very close to the ending part of the eyebrow, but you try to understand it. You look at it, see where I'm cutting. That is slashing towards the end of the eye. Try to understand where I'm cutting it. If you cut it too front, if you cut it at the middle of his eyebrow, it won't be fine. You see where I said, like, you see, will I say it's 3/4? Because if you are cutting this eye into 4, let's say the last end is 4, 3/4, second should be the middle. I don't know how to explain that, but I want you to understand what I'm trying to say. Just try and understand it. Ensure that your teeth, the teeth of your clipper, is not painful. You touch it on your skin. See how because it can tear somebody's face. Ensure, like I said, the powder is not for design. The powder is to show where I pass, where my blade is passing. When you feel your customer jerk or pulls back, you know that it's being very painful. So you take your time to do it. Towards the neck, I normally carry my teeth a little bit up, the teeth of the clipper a little bit up. Now I want to clean under his neck. Okay, if you're lining, a good barber should line from the ears. Not just leave it from the ears. You want to clean the neck, you put the lever a little bit up. You put the lever a little bit down, because if the teeth is so close, it's going to tear the customer's neck. Take your time to do everything. Don't be in a hurry. It's better using 3 hours barbing somebody and the hair is fine as a beginner than not doing anything. You want to be very fast. You want to use 5 minutes and you mess the customer's hair up. The customer will not come next time. So you take your time. I'm doing a video. This is why I spent this time normally. And I did this around 10:30 in the night. This was one of my last customers that came. So normally I don't waste this kind of time in barbing, but yet take your time to do it. The thing is that you can be able to point and say, look at my younger brother, I barbed him. Look at my friend here, I barbed him. You understand? Over time, the more you do it, the more you practice, the more you become perfect. The more you can be able to save time. The more you be able to save time. Understand the way I'm moving. Understand the way I'm moving it. Take your time to do everything. Take your time. Sometimes you pull and go back. You observe your work. You remove your eye from the barbing. You look outside. You'll come back and look at your work. You understand? To be able to see whether it's straight enough. Because sometimes we do get bored in barbing. But you see that time you remove your eye and you come back. Yes, you're not starting on what you want to do. Mind the way the customer positions their neck, because like this, he's bending his neck towards one end. If you follow the way he's bending his neck, you'll not get the cut straight. So I understand he's bending his neck. That's why the line is kind of sliding down. But yet I still know how to follow him up. So the best thing is let them keep their neck straight. When their head is straight, you get a straight line. So whatever you do to the other side, you also do it here. Whatever you do to the other side, you also do it here. So I'm still seeing some small hairs around there. I'll go back to my trimming. Go back to the trimming. Barbing is patience, like I said in my first video. Barbing is patience. First video I dropped on Facebook. Barbing is patience. You have to take time to watch it. We can use our data, and we can use our data to do other things that will benefit us, not only watching comedy. Yes, I know that comedy is good, but not only watching comedy, we can use our data. Like I said, I learned the barbing from YouTube. just YouTube. So when I learned to an extent, I told myself, if I'm able to learn from here, I'll be able to teach some set of persons how to barb too. I didn't go to a shop and pay 20,000 to learn barbing, like, because that is their current price. You pay, you understand? But I didn't go like that. Have passion for what you do. Try your best for when you're lining, when you're carving the front, you try your best. You have to try your best. I'm seeing, look at how his hair is. I'm trying to get the perfect lineup. The perfect lineup in the front. You just look and think of what's the perfect way to keep your clipper. You avoid going too inside and you avoid staying outside. When you line a hair, you should show that, and we are not even using enhancers. Enhancers is like dye. He didn't ask of dye. I can also put the dye, but he didn't ask of dye. So we are not using enhancers. You have to try it so that when somebody looks at him, you say, yes, he went to have a cut. If you bring your hand too out, you'll not be able to meet all these small hairs. So you just remove small thing from it. Everything, like I've said, is with time. You watch this video, you will not just watch and know it. You watch and practice. You watch and practice. I'm still trimming. I can be lining your hair and I'm not done barbing you. As I'm lining your hair, the hair cut is coming out in my eye. Sometimes I make a blend for all these round cuts, side cuts, galas. I make a blend and I put my line. Once I put my line, I'm able to see my blend very well. That is the same thing that happens to barbing. So I'm barbing, I'm lining. Most barbers see lining as 99% of their work, but that's not me. You understand? I line. I noticed he was collecting something from a customer. I had to stop because lining, you have to be calm. The customer is shaking their head, no. And if you make a mistake, what do you tell people that is the one shaking? No, you've made a mistake. You have to take responsibility for your mistake. So when you see a customer is shaking, something is biting them, they are having a call, you pause. You can see how the lineup looks like. You can see how the lineup looks like. Like I said, my powder is not for design. I'm telling you where I pass with my clip. Powder is not for design. Clean the front of the hair because there are some hairs that will stay at the front of his face. You clean it. You trim his eyebrow. Trim it or shave it. Trim it. Ensure your clip is not painful. You can see his head is not red. Clip is not painful. Try your best. Learn how to also adjust clip. Okay, I noticed that the left side of his of the lining is not equal to the right side of his lining. I had to adjust a little bit because whatever I do to the left, do it to the right. That is barbing work. Whatever I do to the left, do it to the right. So like I said, I'm not yet perfect. I just started barbing January. It's not even up to the year I started barbing. It's not up to the year I started barbing. So those white things on his head, those are powder. It's not up to the year I started barbing. So I want you to rate my work. I'm done with it. I'm done with the barbing. I want you to rate my work. This is just low cut. The very first step when it comes to. So thank you guys. See you in our next video.